Hello everybody, it's Kathy and thanks for coming back to my channel. Today I'm making something that I was inspired by paper inspirations to make. I did a little different take on it, but it's a pocket made out of one 12 by 12 inch piece of paper, pockets and 3 tabs. Let me show you what it is. First of all, it opens up here, hopefully, and you have a little spot to write in. And then you have 3 pockets with 3 tags. And another one. And then I made a little tuck spot in the last one. And then you would have a choice to either glue the entire back. You could glue part of the back and then have another pocket, or you could have it as a floating pocket and clip it in if you'd like. I'm not sure how I'll use mine yet. And I embossed it and then added some metallic wax, which I'm going to do today. And I will be making it out of a 12 by 12 piece of black cardstock. So join me if you'd like. And if you do, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button. That really helps my channel. And also, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank my subscribers for sticking with me and watching my videos and giving me feedback. I really appreciate each of you. Okay, let's get started. I'll be using my project little journal that I hold my things in that I'll be using on this one. I have a video on making these. It really makes things a little easier. Okay, first of all, you want to cut this down to 10 by 10 inches. So take your 12-inch piece of cardstock or paper and cut it down 2 inches off of each side, so you have a 10 by 10 square. While we're here, I have these squares and I am going to be using them for my tags. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those down. I'm going to cut it down to about 5 inches. And that'll give me 4 of them. Okay, I'm going to set those aside. Oh, that was a leftover. Actually, I'm going to put it right into my current project book so I know where they are. Right in there. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper. I simply fold it in half. You want to burnish it well. And fold it the other way. Paper's a little hard to fold, so I could have used my scoreboard, but okay. So now you have something that looks like this. I'm going to fold it in half. What you want is you want your fold line, your solid fold line down at the bottom, and then you want it the kind of other fold line going the other way on the left so that this piece can fold down to the bottom, just like this. Okay, now before I do that, I want to run this through my embossing machine, and I'm simply going to fold it in half this way. I'm using a simple embossing folder. And I want it so that the edges, not so much worried about this, but these edges are right up to the edge like that. So give me a moment and I will put it through my machine. Okay. So here we have the embossed piece. Okay, so let me figure out how I had it again. There we go. I'm going to fold this down. I'm going to go ahead and burnish it. And then the next flap, I'm going to also fold it down, but I'm going to leave about 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to tuck it inside. Let me put something under here to make it a little easier for you to see it, being that it's in black. Just like that, about 3/4 of an inch. Burnish it. The next flap, you do the same thing. About 3/4 of an inch. And then you leave that as is. Now I'm going to open this up and I'm going to cut these pieces off. You don't have to. I'm just doing it because this is rather thick cardstock and I don't need the extra bulk. So I'm going to cut it, and it's easier to cut before you fold it and glue it. You can also use those little corner pieces if you want to use them on your tags or some corner tucks. Okay. Set those aside. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some glue. Well, actually, I'm not yet because I'm going to add some metallic wax. Let me put this aside. I'm using a couple of colors. I'm using copper, brass, a little bit of purple, and a little bit of champagne. If you've never used metallic waxes, I absolutely love them. It's better if you put on a glove. You won't get as messy, but I just finished this other one, so my fingers are already a mess. Isn't that pretty with the black paper? I'm going to kind of rotate. All the way over to the edge. I'm going to go down inside just a little bit. Just like that. Wipe my finger before I go on to the next color. Now I'm going to use the brass color. It's just a little tad darker. I just love the way it really starts to look like metal. And I'm going to use this down here as well. I go right up to the edge. Now you can get this metallic wax, you can get it on Amazon. Occasionally you'll find it in Michael's. I haven't had such luck, a whole lot of luck. I found these a while ago. They last a long time at Tuesday mornings, which unfortunately closed by me. Okay, now I want to add a little bit of highlights. And if you're looking on Amazon, it's by Deco Art, the bigger ones. These are by Art C, and I've had trouble finding them. Jerry's Artorama carries them. They're a little cheaper there than Amazon. I'm going to add just some purple touches. My purple's kind of dried out. I need to add some water, but it'll be okay. Because I just want just a few little purple touches. And then I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more of this over it. Because I don't want just quite such a line. That's all I'm going to add with that. Oh, I'm going to take one of these pieces in case I put it on a tag, and I'm going to use the champagne color. And this color I love. This is also getting dried out. This is pretty. It almost looks like silver or platinum. Aluminum something. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. Put these waxes aside. And the next thing I'm going to do is do some gluing. And first what I want to do is I want to cut a piece of paper, so when you flip that up you have something to write in. And that piece should be around 5 by 5. Should be the right size. And while I'm here, I'm going to cut some to go on the back of the tags. And these tags are 2 inches. That's right, because I cut off 2 inches. So I'm going to cut some 1 3/4 inch pieces. And I'm going to cut 4 of them. And we'll just cut them in half. Just so there's a little spot in the back of the tag, since I'm using black. Okay. Next is our gluing. First, I'm going to glue this piece in place. And 5 by 5 was even a little bit too big. I'm going to trim it. So I would anticipate 4.5 by 4.5 would have been a good size. That's better. Well, that's the first thing I'm going to glue. Before I glue anything else, I want to make sure it gets into the fold first. Then I'll glue all this. One side. And the other. Just like that. Okay. Next thing I want to do is glue some of these pieces in place. I'm going to glue up the side here and up here. Just like that. And silly me, when you're gluing, you should glue from the bottom up, which I did not do. That's okay, still works. Okay, so there we have our pocket. It opens up this way. You have a place here, a place here, and a place here. So now it's on to our tags. So let's see what we've got in here. Here's our tags. And first thing I'm going to do is put in the brads. Take out the brads that I have in here. Oh, I don't want brads. I want eyelets. That would be here. And there's 3 of them. Perfect. And I'm also going to take out my little stamps and such. And I'm also going to take out some ladies that I cut out. Okay, hole punch. First, I'm going to cut the corners. I'm going to fold it, but try not to crease it too much. Just like this. Same thing here. Same thing here. Actually, I only need 3. I don't need 4. Okay, now the holes. I think I can do them all together. Nope. And let me put these in while I'm here. One. I always do this. I kind of always knock it out of place. 2. and 3. And let's do a little decorating. I decided I wanted to make all of them with ladies. I thought would be kind of interesting. Before I put the ladies down, I'm going to use some of this metallic paper, which I love. I get this metallic paper at Hobby Lobby in the specialty section. I wait until it goes on sale, you know, 50% off usually, because it's $2 a sheet normally. So I wait a little bit. I'm patient until it's available. And they have it in this color, which is like a bronzy. They also have it in gold. They have it in red, green, black. It's such a pretty color. And I think it goes perfectly with our metallic waxes that we're using. And I just put it down to give me a little something, something. So I think that would go there. This up here. And that can go there. I think I also want to add a piece of dictionary page, book text. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to add some ink to these. Okay, next it's time for the ladies. Let's see who's going to go where. And I know I'm not going to be able to put the entire woman on these. That's okay. Let's see. I'm going to put this one here. Be nice to be able to get on some of her pretty dress. So I might forfeit her arms. Maybe this way is better. Okay, I am going to ink these ladies up a bit. Okay. Just like that. There we go. And let's see this one. Looks like she's looking at a phone, doesn't it? But it's a mirror. I'm going to put her up there as well. Just like that. Let me cut off some of this and maybe she can fit a little better. A little more. There we go. I get some of her dress. I honestly thought I'd only be able to fit the torso on. Okay. Trim this off. Okay. And last but not least, this lady with the hair and the lace hat. Okay. She'll go there. Well, don't need to do it down there now, do I? Well, I lost all the newsprint, all the book text. That's okay though. And let me see what else I can add. I have some flowers. I'm not gonna. That's gonna be for that. I have a few little flowers. Might be nice if each one had a flower. Where did I get the flowers? Let me see if I have one more. I should. These are so pretty. I got these from Colorful Designs by Jen. She hand crochets these. Love them. Much too inexpensive for all the work that she puts in. They're beautiful. Yeah. And I'm going to put these here and there. I'll put this in her hair. Those two. And last but not least, and let's see what else. Tickets or stamps or something. I actually don't think that we need them. I think these are simple enough and no need for other stuff. Originally, remember, I was going to add a little tuck. Now, oh, you know what I should have done is put the writing spot on the back. I'll do that now. I love these images. They're great. Okay, next, what I want to do is I want to take this, and this is going to serve as a way to keep this closed. Now, Paper Inspirations, she had another little piece that went there. I don't think I need it. This paper's pretty thick, and it pops open, but I think this is going to be enough to keep it closed. Yeah, and I'm going to pop a hole in there. Just like that. I wonder if I can put some sort of a piece of something that ties. Let's see. I'm gonna pop a hole in here. It'll be right around there. Tie a knot in it. Maybe take a brad . A little brad. Like that. Then take let's try it. Let me just get my hole punch. And punch a hole here. Put that here. Now, if I'd thought ahead of time, I obviously would have put it behind the paper, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna take this. No, let me go this way. This is not working. Let's see. I wanted my brad over here. That way I could just wrap this around. Ay, Dios mío. Let me take my little pokey tool. Poke another hole. Okay. Grr. Grr, she said. I'll put this right back in there. I'm gonna have to, because I punched the hole too large, I'm going to have to glue this around the center. Make it work, right? Then what that will do, that would allow me to close this. I'll wait until it dries, and that should do it. So then you could open it up like that. Okay, then we need some ribbons. So let me put one that's going in that direction, one that's going in this direction, and another going in this direction. Let me see. Clear that up a little bit. Pretty. Now I need some ribbon. So let me go back here. I have some in here. And I think I'll stay with the lighter colors. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, Kathy. Geesh, we'll just do it like this and tie it in a knot. because I don't have any more patience. One, two, we'll make it out of this color. So pretty. And three. One more of this color. And I can make this a little shorter. Right here. See, if I do it like that, then you don't see this pretty lady. Okay. Now let's try this one. It would make more sense if I took it out there. Here, just like that. And then we just have to go around like that, right? And we can cut this off. Just like that. Cute. So here's what we have. Let me get this mess out of the way. We have a pretty pocket made from one 12 by 12 paper. This isn't working. I have to fix that later. That opens up and you have a little spot to write. And then, let me close this as best I can. Then you have a pocket with a tag of ladies. And then, as I said, you could put it into your journal by gluing the edges and having another pocket, or you could just slip it in with a clip. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to Paper Inspirations for your inspiration. I hope you like how I adapted it. And thank you so much. And you all have a good day. Bye.